Okay, so icebreakers, we're going to do a little bit. So,
Sure.
like, get to know you a little better.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So, what's your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime, well, if I don't mind playing the guitar, singing to myself.
To yourself?
Yeah, that's my favorite pastime. I could say that. Yeah.
Okay, what's the most romantic thing that your wife has ever done for you?
Oh, a lot of things. I think that I don't know. That's actually a very difficult question. What's the most romantic thing that? I hope I don't pick one and she finds the other one
More romantic?
For instance, I remember like the first gift that she ever gave me. She gave me this ring, and it had endlessly written, engraved inside it. And for the longest time, I didn't know that it was inside until like a month later, I realized, oh, acha, there's something written in it. What is this? Oh, endlessly. So I found that to be really, really. She never told me about it until I found out. Oh wow, this is what it.
Cool. What's the most romantic thing you've done for her?
I don't know. I think I most of my songs initially, most of the songs that I've ever written were mostly keeping her in mind. So yeah, so there are a lot of these songs. A lot of the lyrical content has been about her. Whether even if it's a breakup song or something about a loss or something, it's kind of always kept her in mind. Okay, what if this happens?
What if this happens?
So I would write something, but it's usually been about her.
About her.
Yeah.
Share like your cutest memory of your son.
The cutest memory. Oh my God, there's so many of them. But I think something that changed my life was when I was sitting outside the operation theater, and the nurse she walks out with a baby in her hands. I'm like, is that mine? And I couldn't it's a baby, and I'm holding it, and I don't know what to do. But that connection, I can never forget that.
What's the one thing that your mom makes that you crave the most?
Oh my God. I can't, it's really cliched that you'd say that, my mom's the greatest cook.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, she
I think that my mom's the best.
Yeah, but okay, fine. Just the other day, she made these dahi badas, and I keep on every time that I eat something, I just keep on telling my wife, please कुछ सीख लो, यार, please सीख लो, क्योंकि मुझे my brother's an amazing cook. An amazing cook. He's as good as my mom. So it's not that I'm telling just my wife to go and do it, but I keep on. There's somebody who should know how to do it. So I keep on telling her, यार सीख लो, please सीख लो. मुझे नहीं आता, मैं नहीं कर सकता. I know you can cook. You need to learn.
Coming on to like more interesting, serious stuff. Last year, I mean, we discussed this earlier as well. A few of your tweets kind of made a bit of a ruckus for you.
For me, yeah, I think there was one tweet.
And then the response to that tweet was.
The response to that tweet was I don't even remember the response. What was the response?
Shall I pull it up?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So basically, you tweet. I mean, like someone on Twitter said that I saw Gul Bukhari in my dream, and man, I slapped her with a chappal in my hand.
Could you go back as to what Gul Bukhari had done?
I mean, forget what they've done, but you're a couple.
It's all a part of a thread.
Well, please, मैं मारूंगा तो me too हो जाएगा. I mean, coming from a father, you know what I mean? That's like a huge thing that you're like, and especially when you're in a power. My only thing is that like when you're in a public figure and when so many people are following you and are looking up to you, there's a certain responsibility, especially to a movement especially when you've been in a film that was about.
But again, like I said, if you would have, or if people would have asked my opinion on solely the Me Too movement, there's no denying the fact that I personally feel that I don't even need a movement to support whatever that Me Too does. I would hold the same opinion about women's rights before even.
But then you went out and said to slap a woman.
No. Okay, so that was more of a tongue-in-cheek sort of a thing. That acha, it's a dream. She saw her in her dream.
Yeah.
Acha yaar, मेरी तरफ से भी उसको ना दो लगा देना. that's where it should have ended.
Yeah.
In all honesty, that's
Yeah,
where
that's where it should have ended.
It should have ended because I was offended by whatever that she had tweeted, Ms. Gul Bukhari or what, Gul Bukhari had done, and I personally believe that it should have ended there. But I added that other thing into it just so that it would make more of a statement. But my point was, even in that, was by no means to undermine or to make make fun of the Me Too movement by any means.
So your first major film project was Varna.
Varna, yeah.
And Varna didn't do well at all.
It didn't do as well.
As well as
it should have.
It should have done.
Yeah.
So what was your what kept you going?
What kept me going? Well, like I said, you ask any actor, well, the majority of actors in Pakistan, and if they're being offered a role in a Shoaib Mansoor film opposite Myra Khan,
You would take it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you would. But with me, it was quite the opposite, in the sense that I wasn't an actor. I for the longest time couldn't understand the enormity of the whole project. For me, Shoaib Mansoor was always the guy who had written music for the Vital Signs. I'm a huge Vital Signs fan. So until the point that Shoaib Saab, by the end of 2016, he sat me down and he's like, Haroon, you're doing this, and I need you to take this seriously, and it will help not only just your acting career, this project, but it will help your music career as well. So take it seriously.
Okay, so Do Bol has really resonated with the audiences.
Yeah, it has.
And
to my surprise.
I know even earlier on I was talking to Haroon and he was like, मुझे जो लगा था चीज बहुत चलेगी वो चली नहीं, और जो मुझे लगा था कि ये पता नहीं कौन देखेगा, वो लोग देखते पागल हो गए हैं.
That's apparently how it works. After Varna, I had learned that. So from my first project, when you're like expecting it to go off the charts, and you're like, kamal ho jayega, this is going to change my life, and it doesn't. That's when you're brought back
to reality.
And then even though I still, while I was doing Do Bol, I was like कि यार पता नहीं क्या बनेगा यार, I don't know, इसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो कि weird हैं, जो कि मुझे I don't agree with, but they weren't exactly related to me, so they were from my track, they weren't just on my track, they were from the other end, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I don't think that this is going to work. But the moment that they put the song out, it was completely on a different level.
What do you prefer more? I mean, I think I know the answer to this, but like music or acting?
Music. Yeah.
Since you love music, कुछ गाने सुना दो.
रोज़ा और म्यूजिक और गाना बड़ा मुश्किल है, और वो 6 floors. और what should I sing? बलिए. Okay, बलिए is a little, चले बलिए कर लेते हैं.
चल.
दिल लैके टूर गई, जिंद मेरी रुल गई, क्यों 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 सज्जणा नु भुल गई, दुनिया दी सुन लई तू, मैं तैनू होर किवें समझावां, किन्नियां मैं कसमां खावां, मन ला मेरी गल ना दुनिया तो डर, चल नी मेरे नाल चल 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 बलिए, सारियां तो मिट्टी साडी यारी ओ बलिए, ए सड़दी है दुनिया सारी.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the show and taking your time and having a conversation with me. I'm glad I got to know you a little better. And hopefully I'll have you back on the show.
Hopefully.
And talk about new projects. Actually, before we go, any new project that's coming up that we should know about?
Well, there's one that's just aired. It's called Khas.
Yeah.
It's on Hum TV. That is one project that I feel the whole storyline is, and the issue that's being highlighted in it needs to be, it should be addressed. I don't watch a lot of dramas. I don't know if it has been addressed in the past, but I really feel connected to this storyline in the sense that it really talks about an issue that needs to be out there.
Out there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much once again for taking our time and coming and speaking with me.